Welcome to World Action and Reaction News. Please press subscribe button and press bell icon if you are new to the channel. Let's start news snapshot. Hello friends, how are you all? Hope all of you are getting notifications of new video upload. If not, please press bell icon for future update. Indian Air Force is inching closer towards finalizing the defense deal for 56 transport aircraft to replace the Avro plane fleet. The commercial bids for the program is expected to be worth over Rs 15,000 crore are going to be opened in the near future. The program is the first major Make in India program in defense sector under which 56 Airbus C-295 transport aircraft are to be produced indigenously in partnership with the Tata Group. Of the 56 planes, 16 would be bought off the shelf from Europe, while the remaining would be acquired from the Tata facilities in India. The commercial bids submitted by the joint venture would be opened shortly for the program, after which, if required, there will be negotiations over price and other formalities, sources told Mail Today. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Saturday visited the Ladakh region of Jammu and Kashmir and interacted with soldiers guarding the border with China, a defence statement said. Ms. Sitharaman, who arrived at Toys in Ladakh, was briefed on the operational preparedness of the forward areas, following which she visited the highest post in Daulat Beg Oldie, DBO, sector and Chushul along the Indo-China border in eastern Ladakh and interacted with the troops. This was the first ever visit of Raksha Mantri to DBO sector and to one of the highest posts in eastern Ladakh. She was flown in an Army Aviation ALH helicopter, read the statement from the Udhampur-based Northern Command of the Indian Army. During her interaction with the troops, the minister complimented them for their steadfastness and dedication despite the harsh climate and terrain, the statement said, adding, her visit has further boosted the morale of the troops deployed at these extremely difficult snow-covered locations in Ladakh. To create capacity for the ambitious projects to build frigates and mine countermeasure vessels for the Indian Navy, Goa Shipyard Limited, a shipyard under the Ministry of Defence, has acquired an industrial plot at Sankoil Industrial Estate. The industrial plot, which is part of a strategic expansion plan, will be used to manufacture parts for the Russian-designed frigates and mine countermeasure vessels that Goa Shipyard Limited, GSL, will build. Chairman and Managing Director Shekhar Mittal said that GSL already operates 3 industrial units at Sankoil Industrial Estate, with the latest acquisition being the largest. Considering the present growth of GSL in the shipbuilding sector and in exports, it was necessary for GSL to enhance its infrastructure requirements, more particularly keeping in view the 2 major shipbuilding projects such as the minesweepers and frigates for the Indian Navy, totaling to Rs 47,000 crore approximately, for which GSL has been nominated by the Navy and approved by the Defence Acquisition Council, Mittal said. The Indian and the US Air Forces will significantly step up operational cooperation to complement the strategic interests of the 2 countries in the Indo-Pacific region, Chief of US Air Force General David L. Goldfein has said, while expressing concern over China's rising military influence over the area. Calling India a central strategic partner of the US in pursuing common interests in the region, he said 2 of the world's largest air forces were going to jointly shift the focus on the Indo-Pacific region, while asserting that the rules-based order must be preserved in the critical sea lanes. In June last year, 2 Lancer heavy strategic bombers of the US Air Force had conducted flights over the South China Sea, sending a clear message to China against its military build-up in the disputed area. 3 US aircraft carriers, the USS Nimitz, USS Ronald Reagan and USS Theodore Roosevelt, have also been operating in the Indo-Pacific region. We have common interests in preserving the rules-based order. So while we look for opportunities for partnerships, it is actually appropriate also for us to be critical for those who are trying to change that in ways that may not benefit the region, he told PTI in an interview here. This might seem unlikely, but India has been purchasing arms from the erstwhile Soviet Union from the 1960s, and later from Russia, but forgot the basics, what in common parlance is referred to as after-sales service. Now, both the countries seem to have woken from their slumber, since the non-availability of spares has become a major problem for India, especially for fighter jets like the Sukhoi Su-30 Mki, the naval MiG-29 combat jets and Mi-17 V-5 helicopters, to name just a few platforms. But, there's a catch: the Russians want guarantees that they'll get adequate orders. We are aware of this problem and are working together with India's Ministry of Defence. By our joint efforts, we have made significant progress in this direction over the past year, Sergei Khmezov, the CEO of Rostec Corporation that has under its wing several strategic companies, and chairman of Rosaboronexport, told IANS in an interview. I hope this piece of information is useful for you. If yes, please press like button. Your love give me confidence to do good job. One more thing, please suggest topics for detail video you want to see. Goodbye for today, take care my dear friends.